This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Gold Mountain Mining, Mr. Kevin Smith. Kevin, how are you today?
I'm great, Gerardo. Thank you so much for having us back.
No, thanks for coming back on. We've chatted, I think, 2 or 3 times in the past 4 weeks. It speaks to how busy you and the team have been. You've had a couple of important updates that I wanted to get into. You had some news yesterday that we'll touch on in a bit, but you had some news a few weeks back on the 11th providing an exploration update and the appointment of Dr. Quentin Henney to the advisory board. You and I chatted before about the exploration upside at Elk. And I think him coming on board obviously speaks to what could potentially be there. I would love for you to provide some context on the results from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, so, obviously we're extremely encouraged. This is all our shallow infill and step out drilling with the goal of dragging more ounces into the resource. Feedback from the institutions is they want to see us scale this thing up. So we went out with our first shallow set of holes to do that specifically. Good intercepts, consistent with what we were expecting, and we feel we're going to add ounces for sure. And then also, that relogging of old core. There's 127,000 meters of drilling on this project, so we're going after some old core and starting to relog and, digging up something that's over 200 grams a ton is obviously very exciting. And then to have Quentin come and join us on this project is obviously phenomenal. We're a young management team here, and to bring more of that experience around and a guy with a storied career like his obviously is going to bring some great attention to our stock. He actually tried to purchase this 5 years ago with another group of people, and so he's looking at this as his second crack at the project, and we're thrilled to have him on board.
Excellent. Let me read off some of those intercepts. Hole 4 intersected 1.5 meters, averaging 7.3 grams per ton gold. Hole 1 intercepted 1.3 meters, averaging 7.2 grams per ton gold. And hole 20 intercepted 1.3 meters, averaging 5.1 grams per ton gold. You also had some news yesterday. You went ahead and explained the potential of the underground mining at the Elk project. Can you go over that a bit for those that may not be as familiar with the project as you and I are?
Yeah, so, our PEA that we put out last August, it contemplated an open pit scenario. Super high grade and great economics came off of that. But there's over 118,000 ounces underneath that open pit scenario that got, excluded because it's just not economic with the strip ratio. So when Quentin came on board, he really pushed us and said, guys, there's great underground opportunity here. I think you need to take a closer look. We were in conversations with JDS. JDS is taking a look at it as well. They did multiple trade-off studies with different scenarios, and having them come back and say, year 3 or 4 to start running an open pit underground hybrid scenario. It just shows that scale that the institutions communicated they're looking for us to show them a path to. So we're extremely encouraged on that front. It's not going to eliminate the open pit, so we're still going to have all the economics of the open pit, be able to bolt on this underground scenario. And, obviously reducing strip ratio reduces our costs. It reduces our environmental footprint, which is becoming more and more important in the mining world. All the ESG stuff is coming to the forefront. So, yeah, we're extremely encouraged with this development to have underground as part of our mine plan moving forward.
How's the treasury looking? I know that late February you closed an oversubscribed $10 million private placement. Got to feel good about the cash position, right?
Yeah, cash position is very strong. Crestcat was brought to us through Quentin Henning, who advises them as well. They came in with a lead order. We originally asked for 5, ended up closing on 10. Just there was a lot of market response and what we felt was good quality money. So nice to have that in the bank, and it allows us to drive directly into phase 2. So we're just finishing the final 2 holes of our phase 1 drill program. That's all the deep, juicy intercept stuff that we're expecting. We had some visible gold come out of a couple of those holes, so kind of impatiently waiting here for those assay results to come back. And then we'll take a month off while the snow thaws and we're in breakup. And then we'll be putting a plan together to get right back into it into phase 2. We told the market we wanted to add a couple 100,000 ounces in 2021, and we're going to continue driving on delivering that to our shareholders.
Excellent work, Kevin. Keep it up. Look forward to the assay results. Look forward to having you back on. Anything else that you'd like to add to that?
No, I think we covered everything. Just when I first came on here, you said it was an aggressive timeline, and we're moving quickly. We're very confident in our ability to meet all the timelines we've outlined, and hopefully your listeners see that we're serious about driving this project forward.
I'm a huge fan of aggressive timelines. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you.
Take care.